Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL's Advanced Captain Edition Mods Series 3 in the meantime. Last episode was the Paradox, now we're moving on to the Lanius Frigates, again by Federation Scum. He seems to enjoy his Lanius quite a bit. He's here again, say hello.
Hey.
Alright, so once again we get 3 for the price of 1, the first one being the Omniscience, or Omniscience.
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 I have no idea to see it myself.
Ah, cool. Alright, so what's the story? Looks like another small type ship-y kind of deal.
Well, essentially, the story behind this is fairly simple. It's basically the predecessor to the Lanius bomber. The idea that what came to me when I made this is that, first off, this was originally supposed to be just a scout ship with a module attached. But then when I was flipping it around, it suddenly looked like a new ship, and I was like, oh, there we go. And then I was thinking back into a different game. Some people might be familiar with it. It's called Homeworld, and if anyone who has ever played the game, if they've ever played the Kushan race, they are familiar that it has a unique unit called the Drone Frigate, which is a frigate that deploys a field of drones that are capable of taking on small craft like fighters and corvettes well enough. Thus, I decided, hey, the Lanius are clearly an ancient race. What if they had these ships before? So, yeah. And since they never employed drones in their current ships, well, this is pretty much a Lanius drone ship.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just started the run already, and, well, I'm guessing you're once again not having 30 hull strength.
Nope. This has 20 hull strength, just like the bombers. It is a frigate type vessel, so it's not meant to be very durable.
All right. Well, the first ship is already actively trying to board me. Good luck with that. Speaking of what's going on, for those watching this on YouTube, you will be noticing the live thing up there. It's because I'm streaming this on Steam, so Federation Scum himself can actually sort of follow what's going on.
Try. I mean, it's a bit delayed, but at least I can actually see what's going on this time instead of going like, hey!
So what's going on now? What's going on now? Anyway, yes, starts off pretty potent, a bit weaker than the Kestrel, but other than that, offensive, you're kind of on the same page. Noticing the Scatter Defense Plus, I'm noticing that is not something from AE or Captain Edition.
Yes, it's basically just an improved scatter drone that can shoot all projectiles, and it has maybe slightly faster shooting speed, but other than that, it's basically meant to be a very reliable defense drone. And I actually decided to take the most scandalous route. I made it so that you have to it competes with the second layer of shields for your first 50 scrap. Decisions.
Well, not only that, but it also demands the power, I guess. Well, no, you do start off with excess power. So the effector drone is also new for those not familiar with Captain Edition.
Yeah, it's basically a much better anti-combat drone in that it can take out several of them and reload almost instantly. And I think the best way to put it is that the effector drone makes drones its bitch. Even entire swarms of them.
Probably referring to the swarm you get on the flagship phase 2.
Yes, that was just utterly satisfying.
Can imagine. Well, I got some time on my hands while I wait for a ship to suffocate here. In the isolated oxygen room, and the ship itself can't hurt me, so as long as the med clone bay doesn't go down. Doesn't look like it's going to. Had some interesting runs trying to get the animations that working. Remember that.
Oh yes, animations. It was really just so simple, but I was making it much more complicated than it needed to be. Mainly because I was copying excess animations I didn't need, and I renamed it, thinking it would fix the problem.
Yeah.
It's a bit complicated to explain what exactly I did wrong, but let's just say I just made the job a lot harder. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, copying everything that has the word scatter in it wasn't the way to go.
Nope. But in the end, it worked out. and it looks glorious.
Yep. Well, didn't really have the chance to bring it up yet, but I'll probably go with that over shield because I mean it's unique to the ship, so it's worth showing off. All right, that's the end of their auction. Now they're doing their weird dance again.
It defends you against missiles and mines and flak, and well, it's mainly just there for missiles and all that other good stuff. The things that we really hate deep down in our hearts.
Man, these dudes do not want to die. Alright.
From my perspective, you're still fighting the Federation Medivac.
Just finished it. Yeah, it took a while for the auction, but you'll enjoy that one missile I use when it actually ends up happening. Alright, so this is where I could use the sky defense, but I can't get it up yet. It's interesting, I mean, you got missile defense waiting for you. That's something that doesn't happen all too often. Either you start with it, or you have to buy it yourself.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I think the only ship that ever starts with a defense drone in the official game is Mantis B.
Yep.
A Mantis ship, of all things.
Well, you do leave the ship behind, so... It also starts with level 2 shield, so...
That's true, but you think it would be an NG ship that would utilize it, but oh well.
Yeah. It's taking too long. I really should be using missiles more. There we go. Well, so far so good. So yeah, another smaller Lanius. You told the hull itself is custom made?
Well, yeah, more or less. It's basically just a Lanius Scout with the central frontal hull of the Lanius Cruiser, both combined into one new ship, and it looks appealing. It kind of resembles the Mantis bomber in terms of its overall structure.
Yeah, it does. Well, so far so good. System limitations. Anything we can or can't buy? Probably so.
Since this is an older ship from a bygone time, it cannot install the newer support systems like battery, mind control, or hacking.
Okay, so it's just the AE stuff that actually can't be used.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so looks like I'm gonna get the effector up, the scatter defense up for the first time. Let's see how that one works out for us. Shouldn't be that hard for it to defend itself against a single basic laser.
You would be surprised.
Well, it's a fairly small shield thing. Yeah, I did get it. Then again, the shot missed and already passed shields, but whatever. Alright, so you had one job and you failed. And then a fire started because of an event. Brilliant.
I don't know. Lasers are very tricky for defense drones to shoot, mainly because lasers travel so quickly and the drone only notices them as soon as they're on the screen or a little off it.
Well, the smaller your shield images, the better it gets.
I don't know. This is actually pretty tiny. This is actually based off the NG Cruiser shield, which is notable as the best drone ship in the game, as far as some people are concerned.
It's also one of the only drone ships. I mean, with AE there were a few extras, but still. Alright, let's get him online again. See if he can defend me against a scatter, which travels a bit slower. Well, it did defend me from the scatter drone. From the scatter laser. With its face, nonetheless, but...
Indeed.
Now I need to get another one up of those. Alright.
Whoa. Did he just seriously just take a shot in the face? Poor bastard.
It did its job.
Oh, the evil scatter laser.
Yeah, it stopped both shots of that one. Wow. That was impressive. Stopped both
Yeah,
shots from a scatter laser.
I'm sure some people who remember your final battle with the flagship and your fire hazard would remember how well the scatter drone is usually.
It got shot down again. Ah,
Unfortunate.
it's brilliant.
And what's just weird is that the fact is I increased his speed just so that would not happen as often, and he still gets taken down twice.
Well, I'm pretty sure you can put up a dodge chance for defense drones and offensive drones. I don't know how it exactly works, but I think you can do it.
Might be worth looking into. Never really encountered the problem myself, to be honest.
Well, things considered, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, the defense drone got shot down twice, but it didn't take that much damage. Which is kind of hard to notice with the hull showing a different amount of hull strength you got left compared to what you actually have, but whatever. Got a weapon to fire at crew with. So, this is basically just a drone ship, right? I mean, the 2 weapon slots combined with 4 drone slots.
Yep, it's all about the drones. And if you're going to go for weapons, you're better off just going with high-powered stuff that has plenty of shots to go around, because otherwise you're just not going to be doing shit with your guns.
Glaive beams and whatnot.
Flak 2s over Flak 1. Well, Flak 1 might still work, but Flak 2 is obviously better if you want to get more shields down more reliably.
Alright, let's do an experiment. I'm going to turn off shields because the enemy ship only has 1 laser left. Let's see how well the scatter defense can...
Your tempting fate augurs so precariously.
Yeah. Hey, we're testing, right? I mean, I destroyed the weapons and did shoot them down. This also seems to depend quite a bit on how... Well, what angle the scatter defense is aiming and then what angle the shot's coming in. If it has to take a 180-degree turn, chances are a bit slimmer. But,
if it's already looking in the direction of where the laser's coming from, it's going to take it down no matter what it is.
I mean, I did something sort of similar with the Xanthoconite, which starts off with no shields and a defense 2. I had that thing protect me during an asteroid field, so there is potential, though. Then again, asteroids don't come in that quickly. But so far, it's holding up quite nice.
That's all I ever wanted.
It does indeed make a valid competitor with level 2 shields.
That and I mean, even if it wasn't as amazing as possible, defense against missiles is always something to heavily consider.
So cloaking is available on this ship then?
Yes, as well as teleporter.
Lanius and teleporter go hand in hand usually, especially with a clone bay combined with it. Alright, so that was
I just realized that is a bit of a contradiction, I guess, but it's having cloning in there, despite the fact that it's advanced edition content. But then again, it's the Lanius. To them, a med bay is advanced technology.
Probably, yeah. Right. Let's rely on the scatter defense again. Been doing good work. Can't lower shields now, though. Got a beam in play. And now we don't.
Sounds like an autofocus beam.
Yeah, it's already gone.
You already destroyed it before the battle just started for me.
Nah, I'm still fighting the ship, but I've got the upper hand, I believe. I don't know what's going on over there, though. They're doing quick repairs. Considering it's only humans on board. Messing it up.
Let's talk about the design of the ship.
Okay.
I kind of like how it's gone through quite a few revisions. Considering the first ship in any of these lines always goes through the most revisions, because I'm trying to get the perfect kind of Lanius like layout for the ship
Mm-hmm.
In this one, the back of the ship, the 7 rooms in the back, are basically based off the Lanius Scout's layout, and the rooms in the front are basically just what I thought might look the best.
Yep.
Like teleporter and cloaking just right next to each other, next to those airlocks, and the engines right up in the front next to the what would normally be the bridge module for the Lanius cruiser. It kind of comes together rather well in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think this. Nope. Stream's back up. Weird things. Attack the automated ship. Alright, what do you got? Might I actually need the scatter for once. Still don't have level 2 shields either, so. My trust in the scatter defense is great. Up there it is again.
Good. Too bad. Have you come across a ship with the drones yet, so you can use the effector?
No,
just to
unfortunately not.
To show everyone just how pure awesome it is.
Well, best bet for that would be... NGs don't tend to use offensive drones too much.
No, you would be better off going into a rebel sector.
Yeah. I'll keep my eyes open for one, and if not, I can always show it off in a mod testing environment. Why the hell you would go into an asteroid field with no evasion or shields anymore, I will never understand. Okay.
Need an AI. They're not exactly built to be smart. They're just built to fight things.
Yeah. Intervene. I mean, there's a good chance we find drone ships. I mean, they are much more used in Captain's Edition. Like, some of these AI ships come with nothing but drones. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to bring up the scatter because my shields keep getting ionized anyway. Good shot. Would have hit shields if they were up, but they weren't. Alright. Well, it's going a lot better than with the first versions that I've played with, the Lanius bombers. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's a scatter defense. That thing is...
Well, that's the philosophy behind these ships. A great defense is a great offense.
Well, you get more time to do your attack, but... Alright, so we got Rebel Space and we got 4 production base. I think one is going to be mostly AI ships, the other one, well, Rebel Space is Rebel Space. Let's go there. Okay. Rebels have fully control, no doubt looking for you. Yeah, I know.
Tau City, of course. Tau City. You have any idea how common that name is in science fiction media?
Oh, shoot. Hey, this is the instant kill event. A small rebel station orbits a nearby moon. You try to lay low, but it spots and target your ship. Power up the weapons. Oh, no, wait. This is... Surrender is always an option. Never mind. But I know there's one insta-kill one. Right, scatter defense goes back up. It's a good thing I got a good supply of drone parts.
Yeah. That is one thing that's a bit curious with this particular Lanius frigate, in that you really do depend on getting a good supply of both drones and rockets, but at least you actually have use for the freaking drone parts this time.
Yeah. They're not just there for you to sell.
Or, stockpile until you have like 50 by the flagship.
It's usually how that ends up with.
Oh boy, I just noticed the shields went down.
Yeah, I got him up. I mean, the beam was an annoyance, but...
But of course, the scatter made your life a lot less painful.
Well, yeah, it stopped scatter laser. No, heavy laser. Man, this is annoying. It's Cavendish. Why do you have so many scatter things? Heavy scatter, normal scatter, scatter defense. Ugh. Completely whiffed on that one.
Technically, if this is a space station, why not just, like, pilot away from it?
Oh yeah. Well, you can. But then you don't get the juicy innards.
This thing's not even big enough. I mean, look, the fucking frigate
Ah,
is, like, just as
shit.
big as the station. It's what happened.
You'll notice when it pops up. Ah, crap. Yep. Couldn't gone much worse than that. Alright. If you're familiar with Captain, you'll be familiar with that event and you'll know it's a pain in the butt.
Remember, yeah, the crewmate's like pointing their pistol to your back. And then like, I've been working with the rebels all along, and you're like, remember the pie we shared in the mess hall? And then he takes a moment to think. He's like, I don't know. That was a really good pie.
Yeah. Well, this ship is knowing how to kill me. Targeted weapons, then it went for my drones, and now it's going for shields. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to make a run for it on this one.
Well, all things considered, I mean, the loss of a crewman may be a setback, but then again, this isn't a boarding ship, so it's not a total loss.
So I'm gonna blow this one out of the sky with nothing but missiles. Alright.
Oh my god, I just realized what the class of that ship was. A destroyer class?
Yep, also got the fleet advancement. Okay, that one luckily an empty room. Just fire missiles at it. If you got a problem, throw some more missiles at it. At least we got scatter defense back. And shields are back too. And weapons are gone again. Oh, make up your bloody mind. I'm out of here. I think. Yeah, screw it.
Ooh, la-di-da. Those small bombs are just a pain in the butt all the time.
Yep. System broken. I think this is a bit of a UI thing. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Probably will. Once I get out of there and go to the next encounter.
What exactly happened?
Keep an eye out on the weapons that I'm trying to bring up whilst... I got one bar repaired and it still said weapon broken. You're basically going to be auto-firing on that.
That's odd. I've never seen that happen. What the hell? Oh, wait, that's because he used an augment, that's right.
Yeah, Captain Position ships, the enemies can use augments as well, which can really screw you over. But I like it though.
Well, it definitely gives more incentive for running your ass away rather than sticking it out.
The dual laser on its own can handle things. Let's try this. Come on, are you really gonna give me every bad one? Fine, I get it, game. You don't want me to win. Thought I could get an AI crew member. Nope. Out of all the possibilities, I get the one that shoots missiles at me. Hey. Well, probably gonna be doing this the same way I did with the previous ships, like a partial run for each one of them.
Probably the best way to go about it, considering in the Captain's Edition, these ships probably aren't going to last very long.
Well, I mean, this one with its missile defense, it's a bit better. Let's see if we can actually get something from a store. It's the first store I think I come across. Heavy scatter. Yeah, sure. So med bay is available, doors are available, crew teleporter is available. With only 2 Laniuses, I don't think I'm gonna get... I mean, crew teleporter, if you can get the scatter defense up, I think you're pretty safe and all.
Yeah, crew teleporter is definitely a good option to go with. Lanius boarders are incredibly reliable in almost any circumstance.
Becomes a bit worse late game with those powered up oxygen systems, but...
Well, that's the thing. If in that case, go for the oxygen. The only problem with the only problem is if they're by themselves, it's still going to take time.
Should have bought the teleporter. Forgot about it.
Oh, there's no wrong option. Whatever works, works.
Yeah, but I actually planned on buying the teleporter and then I didn't. Well, I got the heavy scatter up, which means I'm no longer needing missiles. Then again, comes with the downside of not having missiles anymore. Well, it shouldn't be too hard here.
You went into an asteroid field with one shield. Well, then again, there's a scatter. Let's see it in action.
He's doing pretty well, I have to say. At this point, I might as well turn off shields, but I'm not going to be doing that.
That would be insanity. They'll be going like, right here, tough guy.
Look at me, I don't even need shields in an asteroid field and you still can't hurt me. Cool. Don't really know how much health I got left, but I think it's around maybe 4 or 5. Alright, let's go back for that teleporter actually.
I'll try checking in a second. Seems like you handled the station rather well, though.
Good teleporter doors. Don't think I need those. I'll repair a bit. Yeah, that's probably enough. Teleporter's good. Finally upgrade shields to level 2. And we're basically an upgraded version of the Mantis B. I always find it stupid that you couldn't use your autopilot to jump away. I'm guessing that's just
a good point.
Oh, crud. PDS, that's what we were missing. Well, at least we can board with 1. Okay. Not bad. Stop 2 shots from a burst MK2.
That definitely is pretty impressive.
Then it took out my engines and I'm being targeted by PDS. That's gonna be brilliant. Huh, I teleported my Lanius out and he did destroy the system while he was teleporting out. I wonder if you could actually use that to kill the ship as well.
Use what?
Well, I teleported the Lanius out and during his teleporting animation he did end up destroying the system. Interesting.
Yeah, apparently while they're being teleported out, they're still technically attacking the system. So sometimes they can get in a little, just the last bit of damage they need to as they're teleporting out, but it's not exactly a there's no reliable indicator of such.
Well, there's level 4 sensors.
Yeah, but who has time for that?
True enough. I mean, I did do it once because I had too much scrap anyway. Another AI ship. Bring it. You can't hurt me anyway. Well, you can, but not for long. The run's actually going pretty well, all things considered.
Oh, yes. No flagship coming out of a shipyard.
Oh, that was great. You think you're safe? Surprise!
The fleet finally corners you. Like, no, I got a better idea. Let's bring in the flagship that's not even finished yet. He can do the job. Gets destroyed by a freaking frigate.
Whoops. Who's gonna explain that one to the higher powers?
I'm sorry. I know we just ended up wasting your $1 trillion spaceship.
But we thought we could actually do this.
We thought we could destroy the tiny little man ship.
Turns out we couldn't.
Or in the other scenario, all he really does is like, huh? So you done it? Oh well, have fun with the fleet.
Man. Alright, this is finally over, I think. Unless I miss. And I don't. Cool. Seasoned AP drone. Why do I need an anti-personnel drone?
I don't know. I guess you could just have it sitting around. I mean, you got the drone space. There's no real reason not to keep it around unless you suddenly find a stockpile of attack drones.
Alright, looks like we're finally gonna try a double Lanius boarding strategies. Let's see if the scatter drone can hold down the fort while we board. Keeping weapons up just for the purpose of it. Where's the fun if I shot down its weapons, right?
Oh god. Swarm missiles.
They used to be a lot worse. And by a lot, I mean a lot. There weren't any defense drones that could shoot it down and your only option was cloaking. And because it was new, they were on every ship, of course. But Sleeper finally got its head out of his own ass and fixed it. Don't know how he did it, but he did do it, so you can only be happy for that.
Magic powers.
Zoltan, Republic of Bulk. Sure. Let's go Mantis Sector instead.
Yeah. I mean, all things considered, the Mantis will probably do what they're known. They'll jump right into a ship with no oxygen in an empty room that has no importance.
We'll see soon enough. Attack the ship, and they teleported in shields. Well, here's a surprise. I've got an anti-personnel drone. Let's use it. We got it. I do wonder what they mean with seasoned one, though. It takes 2 power as well, so
It probably does more damage.
alright. Scatter defense versus mine launcher. See how you fare.
I am pretty sure it's got this in the bag unless it's like a cloaked mine launcher or something.
Even then it should be targeted. If you know what the cloaked mines actually are, it's no big
Lasers.
deal. Yep. And it fired at once and couldn't be bothered targeting the second one. It's
That's
doing
strange.
a hell of a job against those light lasers, though.
I thought the scatter drone shot several volleys, not just like one shot.
I think it just fires at multiple projectiles. It'll shoot at every projectile, but I don't think it shoots at them more than once. No drone fires more than once at a single target.
Really? When I saw the fire hazard demonstration, it looked like to me it was firing at 3 of the 4 mines that came at your ship. Like it fired 3 shots.
Yeah, but that could be because of the weapon. Anyway, I don't know. Ha! Cool. I shot down one mine with my weapons and the other one got taken down by the scatter defense. Weird stuff happening. Cool. Right, let's take down your med bay and we'll board with 1.5 Lanius. Ooh, it's on fire. Well, this is always interesting. Just popping in to see if a room's still on fire. Nope, going back to where you came from. And yeah, there we go.
Fire check.
Yeah. So they finally figured out our weakness, mine launchers.
Ooh. That doesn't make so much sense, though. Why would it just suddenly ignore the second shot? Is it because this weapon is firing more than one shot? I don't even know anymore.
I don't know. It fires at multiple lasers of the burst MK2, so it's definitely doing weird stuff.
Oy, oy, oy.
Considering mine launchers are just basically missiles. Well, we're going into a minefield. The irony is strong with this one. We're not gonna get boarded. Well, this is gonna be the best test for the sky defense, it looks like. Still haven't found our single drone fighting ship.
This is a sore disposition.
A firebomb and shields, how quaint. Should really get a look on sensors to see what's going on their end. He's running, so I'm not gonna board, I think.
Yeah, if you can manage to take out the engines in time.
Nah, he's running. No. And fire did manage to take out one weapon. Ah, shoot. Haven't seen a lot of mines come in, though. Yeah, go ahead.
What? Wait, what did you say again?
That firebomb took out one strip of weapons.
Yeah, fire is a very stubborn element in this game. Even if it's in a room with no oxygen and somebody in the room, like a rockman or an NG, the fire will subsist until nearly a bar has been depleted.
Mm-hmm. And then just as it's about to go out, it spreads to another tile and still takes out the system. Well. Okay. Well, we're doing quite well. I think I'm going to go up to like 40. If I haven't found a ship using drones against me, we'll go into mod testing environment and give that thing a go.
You've got to find, if you do that, you might as well try to see if you can find a drone ship that like throws an absurd amount of drones at you.
Yeah.
You just gotta see this shit, people. It just boggles the mind.
I wonder if I could call up the flagship through an event.
Yeah, just call them on your speed dial. Hey, I need your help.
Yeah, could you send like 50 drones in my direction?
Oh, sure.
We got nothing better to do. In any case, the scatter drone, it's worth its weight in gold. That thing is amazing.
Oh. Yeah, it is pretty much. I mean, it's not perfect, but then again, it's reliable. And that's all you can ever ask for in this game.
Yeah. A little bit better than a crapshoot. Alright. Time to shoot your own crew. Brilliant idea. But we kind of need to. There you go. And nobody's coming to repair oxygen. Brilliant move. It's always fun when you get to that time where you just walk into a room and the air immediately runs out. And the crew in there immediately runs as well. And, it just becomes an entire chase. Auto laser Mark II.
Indeed. I just noticed that you turned down a cargo teleporter.
Because I'm not really planning on playing on too much longer. The cargo teleporter ain't bad, but it also takes up augment slots to really use pretty well.
You could still sell it.
I know, but life support. That works, huh? Yep, totally does.
What? They sneak an NG in there? It still seems turned off to me.
Nah, but
This is
I'm a bit further ahead already. Spent most of my scrap already. Just bought oxygen. Why? Because, well, why not? I can show fun things. That's what showcases are about, right? Showing the cool stuff you can do.
at the expense of any kind of rational thing an FTL player would do. I could buy this cloaking. I have 250 scrap. I could very well buy this cloaking, but I would rather expend it on these needlessly contrived devices I have in my disposal.
Yes. Definitely.
I could show you with the power of the glaive beam and a flak 2 with a power igniter, but I'd rather spend it on all these ion weapons.
Just look at it. They had 3 fire beams. I needed them. Usually just buying stuff impulsively is something you do at the end of a game, not at the start. Alright, so that's the end of that. Let's see if we can get some drones up in here.
All the things to destroy you. It was a fucking NG ship.
Yeah. I didn't really pay attention to it, though. If I turned on my shields, I would have been fine. But anyway, I'm gonna pause the recording here. I'm gonna get the mod testing environment up. Alright, so we're back in the mod testing environment. I'm just gonna beef up my ship a bit, and then I will call up one of those hard ones and hope he goes at me with drones. Get some resources, loads of money. Anything I want to buy? Cloaking just in case. Alright, that'll probably be it. Equipment, upgrades. Alright. Now we just cycle enemies. I believe there was one that starts off by the ship or borders. No environmental hazard. Which one was it? Rebel. Elite assaults? Ooh. That thing looks nasty as hell.
Rocks don't use drones, though.
No. This was the wrong ship to pick. But I think I can get out of here. Sky defense got shot down again.
You scattered alright. In
Yeah.
defense, if you're a ship.
Alright. Well, the good thing is with a level 3 cloaking, I can prevent from getting shot up too much. Alright,
Yeah. Viewers might notice that the cloaking image is not exactly perfect. I gotta redo that at some point, because I finally figured out a way to make cloak images fairly reliably now, but whatever.
The elite fighter also doesn't have what I want. I could probably actually kill this late game ship with the loadout I currently have. That is sad.
Of course. Well, then again, what is your loadout?
Still just the dual laser and an Artemis, and I'm fighting a level 3 ship. Well, 3 shield layered ship. I mean, once you get a missile launcher, you can pretty much take down everything, but, you know. Alright, so none of the rebel fighters come at me with drones. Fighter ship or borders, no. Rebel ship, disruptor, perhaps? It's got drone control. And it's defensive drones. Brilliant.
Well, even the AI realizes that combat drones are a load of piss.
They pretty much are. Maybe there's something in the... no, probably not.
Let's think of it this way. The only way the combat drones are ever viable against the player is basically in the case of Flagship Phase 2, where he sends like a shit ton of them at you. And even in that case, it's still entirely possible for every single one of them to miss.
Or just get like 8 beam drones. Like, really? That's it? Alright. Rebel ship. Rigger. It's got drones. And it's a defensive one. Ah, come on.
Rigger is probably your best bet. The Riggers are the ones that usually employ offensive drones.
Well, this one's using a defensive one. Brilliant.
He is indeed brilliant. At least he knows what he really needs against your ship.
Yeah, level 3 shielded ship comes at me with a heavy laser and a mini beam. Yeah, he knows what he needs. Alright, let's re-roll that.
Or when those ships that come at you with a mini beam and a beam drone at the same time.
Rebel ship. Rigger. Ah, we got a beam drone. One beam drone. Alright. Well, it works. Drone disabled. It even says so when it's disabled. There's still a bit of a cooldown to it, though. So, you're stating it could, like, take down 4 or 5 at the same time.
Yes, what it will do is that when a drone is stunned, it will ignore that drone, allowing it to target another one and immediately fire upon them.
Now it's acting up. The drone didn't even move an inch before it got shot again.
Yep. Depending on how close he is, he can pretty much immediately stun them and then destroy them, inevitably.
It didn't even got properly activated and it was already targeting it. Well, it's safe to say the effector will indeed stop the entire swarm of drones the flagship sends out after you. So does it take them down one by one, or just like it shoots once and everything's dead?
It takes them out one by one, and depending on how close it is, it takes out a varying number. At the very least, it will take out 4 drones of the horde. At the very most, it'll take anywhere from 8 to 10 drones.
Cool. So yeah, I think with this thing you're pretty safe against offensive drones. And the occasional missile. Or
yeah,
laser.
but considering just how limited its role is, there's a good reason why I took its power down to 2, because it's pretty much only good for that, and that's a very well, just think about it. How many ships do you honestly face that have offensive drones? Well, unless you feel like you're facing ships with nothing but drones and you're playing a stealth B, but that's an entirely different story.
True enough. I don't know. I mean, with the 4 drone slots you have, you might as well lug it around with you.
Indeed.
Would be awesome to find a drone recovery arm with this ship. I mean, getting the scattered defense drone up every time, plus 2 offensive drones, man, that would be brutal. Yeah, don't you get a... I completely forgot about that, actually. I don't know if it's on this ship, though.
Well,
yeah, you can upgrade drone control further than 8.
oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Drone control can indeed be upgraded to 10, but to compensate, weapons can only be upgraded to 6.
Takes out a bunch of good options, doesn't it? I mean, consider if you take a glaive beam, you only have 2 left, which leaves you with... well, suppose you can
Ion
still
bomb.
go. Yeah, ion bomb.
Breach bomb 2.
Breach bomb 2.
Flak 1. Burst Laser 2. There's still a fair number of
Yeah.
options to go with.
Let's see how much it actually costs to upgrade to 9 and 10. Get some resources. Loads of money. I'm actually gonna check if we can call up the flagship, because there in the mod testing environment there is something to do, wreck your own ship, but I don't know if it's possible to do it that way. Nothing. Ship. Upgrades. So that's 95 and 110. To get all the way up to 10. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go out in a hail of fury, I guess. So I'm gonna let you pick. Wreck my ship. There's a pretty decent chance to kill you. Yes. What kind of death? Quick and painless, slow and painful, fiery, cold and airless, which isn't gonna work on a Lanius ship, but whatever. To the edge of death, but not beyond all the guns of an enemy. 6 seems most important.
I have to choose one to see which one. I think it would obviously be the last option. It's the most likely.
Pick your flavor. Lasers, flak, ion. Oh. Guess what number 4 is?
Peanut butter, of course.
Drones. Let's see if the effector drone can stop that. Alright, we got one MK2, one... well, anti-ship drone MK2, an MK1, another MK1, and a beam drone. Let's see this effector in action.
Very well.
And they're all gone. Okay. I think we have a winner. Yeah, I mean... yeah. I'm just gonna let this play while I'm doing my outro, because this is insanity. So anyway, yes. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still enjoying the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already. Thank you, Federation Scum, for joining me on this one.
No problem.
Links to the ship will be in the video description, and we'll be seeing you guys on the next episode with the second line in the Lanius Frigates. Bye, everyone.
See ya.